Hey, first graders, Miss Thomas here. Last week we were talking about penguins. And the reason we were reading about penguins is we were practicing figuring out the main idea of a nonfiction book. So remember, nonfiction means that the story is real. It's about real animals or real people or real weather, real stuff happening in the world. And then fiction means fake. Fiction is something that's fake. So, thus, nonfiction books that we were reading last week were all about penguins. So, as we were reading about penguins, we were trying to find key details within that text that supported and showed what the main idea was. Okay, so we asked ourselves, how do authors teach us more about something? How do they teach us more? So, they add those good details. We call them key details. Can you say that? Key details. So that's what authors add to teach us more about something. So you practiced finding those key details within the books that we read, and we wrote them down, and it supported what we thought was the main idea of the story. We're going to do that again today. All right, we are going to read another story about penguins. And as we go through, we are going to pull those key details from the text. That's called text evidence. Can you say that? Text evidence. Very good. We are going to take those pieces of text evidence and we're going to figure out what the main idea of this book is. So remember, where are the two best places that we can look for clues about the main idea? Do you remember? The first one is the title. Do you remember that? We look at the title of the book. Oftentimes, that's going to give us a little clue of what the main idea is going to be. The next clue, who remembers? Pictures. Look for the pictures or the other text features. And those are going to give you huge clues about what the story is about. All right, so today we are going to read the first half of this book. So you are going to read through page 10. All right, we are in Epic, and you will go to Epic after you read this or listen to this lesson, and you're going to finish the story and start building a tree map. So I'm going to start with you today, and I'm going to show you how I like to look for key details. All right, so this story is called Penguins, and it's by Julie Murray. Penguins. Penguins are birds, but they do not fly. So from that page, what is one of the key details that we see? They're telling us about a kind of bird. What is a key detail that you just read? Penguins do not fly. You can pause the video real quick, and if you get out a piece of paper and a pencil, get that and then come back. So you can click pause and then come on back when you've gotten your pencil and your paper. All right, so we are looking to try to find the main idea. So we would put a line at the top of our paper. All right, put a line, and then you're going to draw a line down. And we're just going to write some of these key details in some boxes. And we're going to try to figure out some evidence that supports what we think is the main topic of this story, okay? So let's look back and read this sentence. Penguins are birds, but they do not fly. So one of the main details about penguins is they do not fly. Let's add that to our tree map. So I'm going to type right in here, maybe penguins. Oops, I need to capitalize the letter at the beginning. Penguins do not fly. All right, so then let's go on to the next and see if we can find another key detail in the story. Let's go on to the next page. They have feathers. They are black and white. Well, there might be two key details. Choose one from this page. What would you like to add to your tree map? You can pause while you write it. You absolutely can pause if I am moving too fast. I think I'm going to choose they have feathers for one of my details. So I'm going to get out my tree map and I'm going to write they have feathers. Let's make sure we put our punctuation too. Make sure we put a period. Oh, it kind of took away my writing. Hey, penguins do not fly, period. All right, let's go back and read one more page together, and then I'm gonna have you read the rest of the story on your own and keep filling in your tree map for the day. Let's read. They waddle. That is such a fun word, waddle. Their legs are short. Do you remember last week we pretended to be penguins and we waddle, waddle, waddled? Would you like to try that? Waddle, waddle, waddle. Shake back and forth with their short little legs. So let's choose. Which one would you like to pick from this page? You can write both on your tree map if you'd like, or pick one. They waddle or their legs are short. You choose and add that to your tree map. They waddle. I like that word. So I chose they waddle. Alrighty, from there, you are going to keep reading this story on your own and keep going and adding to your tree map. Stop though here on this page and we'll finish up this book and we'll finish up our tree map together tomorrow. When you are done with your tree map, send me a photo in Dojo. I want to see your beautiful writing and those key details. Awesome. Well, have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.